what you heard me playing was obviously the major scale. But if you notice, I was playing it creatively. I was playing it in a way that it made sense and then it fits into the music. Now, this is what I'm going to show you in this video. I want to show you a simple exercise that I use most of the time. So if I want to use my scale and I don't want it to sound like I'm just playing up and down, this is what I use. If you are in this category where you're struggling to make your solo sound something like this, or you don't know how to do something like this, I want you to watch this video because this exercise really improved my guitar soloing. All right. So what I'm simply doing is the E major scale. By the way, this video is not for a total beginner. If you don't know this, just make sure that you use the links below to find out how to play the major scale if you don't know how to play it. So what I am doing is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do in the key of E. So I'm playing what we call patterns or sequences. So instead of just playing straight away and going up again, what I'm doing is that I'm playing the scale in groups. So for example, what you can do if you want to get started, learn how to play the major scale in, let's say, groups of 4. Because groups of 4 is easy. This is what I mean by groups of 4. So you know the major scale starts from your E. For example, we're in the key of E. Play 4 notes from this E. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Then the next note after the starting point is the re. Then you can do 2, 3, 4. Then you go to the next note, mi. Then fa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then sol, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then la, 2, 3, 4. Then ti. Do you understand? So what this does is to open up the scale, like to give you more options, so that when you're improvising, instead of just playing, you can just improvise and add a phrase. So let me show you how to apply this thing now. So this is what it's going to sound like when I'm using this pattern. So something like, can you hear that? One, two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So one thing to notice that don't just play this throughout the music. When the music, it will now sound like the exercise that we have been avoiding. All right. So the essence of the exercise is just to show you patterns. By the time you master how to play these patterns, something happens in your brain unconsciously. When you're playing a lick or a phrase, like part of those patterns will just enter inside. Do you understand? So for example, when I'm playing something around my pentatonic scale, there's a way I can play it that I can play it and then this enters, like the pattern. Right? So this is a simple pattern you can try. You can try the, let's say, 5 notes pattern. 5 notes. So instead of 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can try 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that you're with your guitar practicing this thing because it will make more sense that we're doing it together. Okay? So let me play the backing track and try this 5 note pattern. Let's see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? So one thing that you could also understand, that will take this to another level, is to understand timing. All right. So now the beat is this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can either play it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me play the chord progression. Then let's see how timing affects how you play it, or how you can use timing to make it sound better. So normal timing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our advice, you don't play this throughout. Like, don't just play. Let the phrase not be long. You can play 1 or 2 phrases. Can you see what I'm doing there? I'm playing the phrase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So another way is to break it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right? Yeah. So you can now extend it down to the other side of the major scale. This one here. All right. So the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if you apply everything, then it gives you like options of notes. The essence of playing these sequences is to give you options of notes. All right. So if you are watching this video and you've watched to this point, it means that you really want to take your improvisation to the next level. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, so that you can watch more videos like this. So I have another video that teaches you how to improvise with the major scale. Check it out here.